Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make the mini no adhesive box. You might remember the box that we made last week and it was a large size box, so this is that one. Holds a lot of candy. But this one is just really tiny. Let me show you here. Let me close this one back up. If you want the link to this large box, I have that posted down below in the description box. But this one holds 2 little pieces of candy, which are the Dove chocolates. Aren't they cute? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to use a piece of Whisper White. This piece is cut at 4 5/8 by 6 1/2. I'm going to cut and score that together. And then a piece of the Ordinate Garden Specialty Designer Paper, double-sided. This piece is cut at 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. And then a piece of Early Espresso cardstock, which is cut at 2 by 2. Okay, so let's grab our paper trimmer. Okay, so on the 4 5/8 side, we're going to score this at 5/8. And 5/8 is right past the 1/2 inch. And that's the 1/8 mark. So 5/8. Oh, got to remember to score, not cut. So score 5/8 and then 1 1/4. 3 3/8, and that's the 1/8 mark past the quarter. Right there. So 3 3/8. And then 4. Okay, I'm going to turn it on the 6 1/2 inch side. Maybe make sure this is 6 1/2. Yep. So on the 6 1/2 inch side, we're going to score this at 1 inch. 1 5/8. That's the 1/8 mark past the 1 1/2. 3 3/4. And 4 3/8, and that 3/8 is right past the quarter. Okay, so let's grab our bone folder. So I'm going to go ahead and fold all the score lines. Okay. So now on this little box, just like the full size, the larger size box, we have a more narrow side and then the thicker side. So we're going to start at the narrow side end right here. And let me grab my scissors. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove these 2 bottom rectangle squares on both sides. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, then we're going to remove just the outside box. The square, just the one square box. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and remove the whole side piece right here. So we're going to go ahead and cut this up right along this whole side here. Just going to remove that whole section on both sides. Okay, all right, now we're going to grab our ruler and our bone folder. Okay, so keeping the narrow end at the bottom, we're going to score these 2 boxes here and these 2 boxes right here. So we're going to score these 2 boxes starting from the inside to the outside point at a diagonal. I'm just going to use my ruler and my bone folder. So score it right there from the inside point to the outside and do the other side the exact same way. Okay, then the next section of the boxes, hopefully this is showing up on camera. So we did this one from the inside out. Now this one we're going to do from the outside in. Right up here to the inside point. And do the other side. Outside to the in. Okay, so your diagonal point should look like this now. So you have 2 going from the inside out right here, and then this one goes from the inside out down here. Okay, so now we can fold those score lines. I'm just going to first finger press the score line, and then I'm going to come back in with my bone folder and reinforce that score line. Okay. So now when you fold your box, you're going to fold in these outside panels right here, these outside 2 edges. And we're going to fold our pockets. So when this folds together, your score lines that we put at a diagonal should be folded in, just like this. And then this is going to make a little pocket that this edge is going to slide into, just like that right here. And then your edges for here, the diagonals are going to be folded inward too, just like that. Now this is the thing where you're going to have to check and make sure that this edge slides into this pocket nice and snug. You don't want it too loose and you don't want it too tight where it's going to actually bend the cardstock. So once you do this box, you're going to know if you're going to need to miter cut it. I'm just going to do a dry run here and see. Yep, I need to miter cut my end here. So I'm going to grab my scissors. And you just want to cut a little bit off at a time. You don't want to cut too much. So I'm just cutting the edge at a diagonal. It's, you know, like taking a sliver off of that. Hopefully that shows up. Just cut a little bit off of that. Okay? And you can always cut more, but once you cut too much, then you can't cut it and put it back. So just cut a little bit, and then you're just going to slide this end into that pocket. And then I'm just going to tip mine on the edge, and then I can get a leverage on that to close that up. And you should have a really snug fit, just like that. So now to let the receiver know what end to open up, because it is kind of deceiving on how this box works, we're going to use the 1/2" circle punch. And we're going to fold this end. Remember, this is the narrow end. We're going to fold this in half on that first score line. You're going to take your 1/2" punch, and you're going to punch that. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. Hopefully that's in the center. Right about there. And then this is going to make your little finger hole here for your box. Okay, so mine's a little off there, but that's all right. So at least the receiver will know to put their fingernail or their finger in this little section here to pull it open, just like that. Okay, so then to decorate the box, we're going to use that Ordinate Garden Designer paper with the Early Espresso. Let me layer these together. Okay, now we're going to decorate it. I have the print off. This is the download from Stampin' Up. They just released this, I think it was last week. And it's the 17 pages of greetings that you can use that go with the COVID-19 that's happening right now across the world. And the greetings are lighthearted and fun to use on projects, scrapbook pages or cards or whatever you're making. And they're so fun. And what's nice is that Stampin' Up did them in black and then also in colors. So I will say that when you're printing off this download, once you purchase it, it's $12, and every single penny goes to the organization for this Give Back promotion. And it is available for a limited time as of right now. At least it's available until June 2nd. But the first 2 pages of your download tell you the colors that Stampin' Up is using, and of course they're in Stampin' Up colors along this side here. So you can tell that some of the greetings are in color, and then the other side, the left side, are in black. So they give you a variety of different sayings, and so there's actually 15 pages of greetings, and then the first 2 pages are for the colors that you can coordinate with your projects. So we're going to use one that I've already printed. Look at this one here. Have another quarantini. And then it says, it's just a normal martini, but you just drink it at home alone. And then so you can see some of these greetings here. They're just amazing greetings. So like this one here, it says, I changed out of my night pajamas to my day pajamas to send you this card. It's your birthday. Let's digitally party. So you can see some of the greetings here. So you can get this download. The link is also listed down below in the description box and also posted on my blog if you want to get that. But I have one that's printed on cardstock. So I'm going to take the 1.5" circle punch, and we're going to be punching out the sending joy and sunshine, not germs. Love that. Okay, so we're going to punch that out. Like I said, I'm using the 1.5" circle punch. And then I'm using the 1 3/4 circle punch. This one's actually retired. So we're going to go ahead and put those 2 together. And then we're going to pop this up on the front with the dimensional. You might notice I've done my nails. So since we've been in lockdown here in Michigan for, oh my gosh, it's been since at least March 13th we've been on lockdown. And I can't get to my nail guy. So I did my nails myself. They're not the best, but they'll do until I can see Tony. So, oh, but it took me like 2 hours to do my nails. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that if you notice the change in my nails, that's why. All right, so there's your cute little mini no adhesive box. And then here's one that I used the same paper. I just changed the design of it. And here's the larger version. So cute. So if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll have all the items listed down below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.